Now the next topic is half-life of a reaction. Children, it is very clear from the name half-life means 50% life of the reaction is gone. It means 50% of the reactant is consumed. The time taken for 50% consumption of the reactant or taken when concentration of the reactant is reduced to 1/2 of the initial concentration. It is called the half-life of that reaction. It is denoted by T half. As we know that for different order reactions behave differently. So T half for different reactions is has a different dependence on initial concentration. Like for first we will calculate the dependence of T half on initial concentration for a zero order reaction. Clear? Now for a zero order reaction we know the integrated rate equation comes to be K is equal to R0 minus R upon T, where we know R is equal to concentration at time T. When T is equal to T half, R will become R0 by 2. Putting the value of T and R, we will get K is equal to R0 minus R0 by 2 upon T half, or T half comes to be R0 upon 2K. Because 2 is constant, K is constant, we can write T half proportional to R0. For a zero order reaction, we can say that T half is directly proportional to initial concentration. If a reaction starting with 2 moles of the reactant and it takes 10 minutes for 50% completion, and it will take more time if we start the reaction with 4 moles of the reactant, and it will take less time if we start the reaction with 1 mole of the reaction. So the T half values are depending on the rate of the initial concentration. Now coming to the T half for a first order reaction. As we know, the integrated rate equation for first order reaction can be written as K is equal to 2.303 upon T log R0 upon R. Again, R is the concentration at time T, R0 is the initial concentration. Now, when T is equal to T half, R will be R0 by 2. Putting the value, we will get K is equal to 2.303 upon T log R0 upon R0 by 2. R0 cancel. We will get K is equal to 2.303 upon T half log 2. The value of log 2 is 0.3010. Putting this value in this equation, we will get K is equal to 0.693 upon K. In this expression, R0 is not there, indicating that T half of a first order reaction is independent of initial concentration. If we start a reaction with 2 moles of reactant and it takes 50 minutes for 50% completion, it will take 50 minutes if we start the reaction from 10 mole. It will take 50 minutes to get 50% completion if we start the reaction from 100 moles. So whatever the initial concentration, T half means the time taken for 50% completion will always remain same. Now coming to this is the characteristic of any reaction, and we can identify the reaction by their T half interpretation. For any nth order reaction, the T half can be written as T half is equal to 1 upon R0 n minus 1. R0 is the initial concentration and is the order of reaction. I think it's clear now.